It's perfect.
I think you get a lot better shots if you come to the show, Spider-Man!
New York's always had a thriving underground wrestling scene. Even been to a few shows myself. That combination of theatricality with amazing feats of strength and athleticism, it's electrifying.
Not bad.
When my son was growing up, I helped coach his youth baseball team here. Every game we played, the parents talked more trash than the kids, myself included.
That should work for Robbie.
NYC, the mecca of basketball. Sure, you played anywhere with just a ball in the net. But when you got the people in the apartment buildings watching, the other players trash talking, and the sound of rubber hitting asphalt, there's a reason they call it the city game.
Good. Nice day, huh?
Reminds me of the people who write into the Bugle, and a few who work there. Freedom of speech is a beautiful thing. Saying a thing over and over again doesn't make it true.
I doubt you can back that up. Not much more.
Yeah! Whip, whip, baby! Whip it up!
Well! Spider-Man's a shutterbug!
Click!
Yeah, some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
Whoops. Not bad. Great outfit.
Sometimes, I worry with all the terrible things that happen in our city. People will be afraid to leave their homes, live their lives. But not today.
That should work for Robbie.
I mean, if I was rich, I'd take advantage of that backdrop too. I'd also be worried about constantly launching balls off the roof, but I guess they can afford it.
Human nature has sunk immeasurably below it.
Egad, philosophy has not made quite a fool of the fellow. But pray now, my goodness.
Oh, do you do headshots, Spider-Man? I could actually use a new one.
Whether it's on the stage or in the open air, where else can you see legends and soon-to-be legends performing every day? London? That's really far away. protesting isn't just a constitutional right in New York. It's your civic duty. Especially when a multinational corporation is behind a bioweapon unintentionally getting released into the city.
Not bad.
Honestly, we need a whole other photo series just on New York's music. Its impact, the communities it built, its outright brilliance. It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.
That should work for Robbie.
My best friend's kid painted this. I remember her showing me a sketch of it the day before it went up. New York is nothing without its people.
Life is starting without you. Get a move on.
Good, good.
Is that a good photo, Spider-Man? Hey, send it to the student newspaper.
The Spider-Men aren't the only superheroes in New York. Getting students to class on time? One of the greatest powers I've ever seen.
That's perfect.
Is there a problem?
You know, I saw an old Grand Master playing there last week. Anyone could walk up and challenge him. And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me. Damn. Never seen anything like it.
Not bad.
Say what you will about social media, and I can say a lot. It's helped so many businesses stay afloat here when they would have gone under a long time ago.
Alright, listen, I didn't pay the insurance, alright? I didn't pay it.
That should work for Robbie.
I don't know if they pay. No, I'm only getting I don't have no.
You know, for a place where everyone's comfortable calling out when something's wrong, people here sure hate admitting when they're wrong. The writer in me does love the irony.
Good, good.
You gotta hand it to New Yorkers. You're trying to be funny there. If there's a good time to be had, they'll find it.
That's perfect.
Ah, the Manhattan Bridge. Can you believe they started building it in 1901? Finished in 1909. I thought it was old when I was a kid, but now, it's just amazing the history that's in this city.
right, people. 77 dogs in 10 minutes. Hey, you paid for that photo, Spider-Man?
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I get that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
That should work for Robbie.
Is that? Oh, man! I haven't been there in years. When we were at the Bugle's old office, we'd hide out here whenever Jonah was about to blow. I finished a lot of assignments at that bar. And a lot of grasshoppers.
Good, good.
My grandma always talked about going here. She'd walk across the bridge every Sunday to get the freshest vegetables in the city. But one time, she was late and the guy in front of her bought all the tomatoes. And that's how she met my grandpa.
Falling through a
Love
window,
those colors.
and on the other side was a freezer. I was falling again, but through. Should you actually send that to me later? Spider-Man taking a photo of two up-and-coming superheroes. It just feels like something that should be memorialized.
We'll have it framed in our bodega, next to the photo of you with the mayor and me with Sloppy Jim.
Haha, the bodega beef. It was already a rivalry for the ages when it was just David versus Goliath. But when Tails had to deal with the bodega copying his success by using the exact same mascot, it stepped up to a whole nother level.
Come on back to Shirley's hummus. Home to New York's finest hummus. Was that a good photo? Post it online. In our
Here we go.
tradition's always best.
Now,
but
I'll
that does
admit,
not mean
I
what
first walked into his shop because of all the articles about his new flavors, but his traditional ones are what have kept me coming back. Sometimes a classic is a classic for a reason.
Didn't see you there.
Honestly, if there's anything else you'd like our shop to carry, I'm happy to look into.
Long time no see.
Shirley's hummus will treat you like family without the awkward bickering. Unless you're my nephew.
Sorry.
again, see what happens.
Hey, Robbie, you got the photo? I think it's a good one to close my submissions with.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Three samples inside.
But I'm a bit surprised you're stopping now since you left out two of the biggest parts of New York. The Spider-Man.
I mean, I don't know if they're that big. And they are kind of controversial.
Everything I see in these photos. All the stories and history and life. None of it would still be here if it wasn't for the Spider-Man. I hope they know that.
I bet they have some idea.
Well, thanks for the photos, Peter. You've always been better at this than you give yourself credit for.
I don't think that... Thanks, Robbie.